Hello, and welcome back to Sever Studios presents Rolling in the Netherdeep. We're excited to bring you a brand new tale of adventure in the lands of Wildmount and Marquette and Ank'Harel and the Netherdeep. My name is Ron Murphy, Dungeon Master, and around the virtual table we have...
Yo, sup, Bill, playing Orgoth.
Jesus.
Jaiden. Laphus.
Hey everyone, this is Jaime. I'm playing North.
Mira Voka?
Oh my god, everybody's like short, sweet, to the point. I think they want to get into the game quickly.
I want to be included.
You are included. Our Kickstarter ended quite successfully. Thank you very, very, very much. Let's see what else. Do you have anything else we need to talk about before we dive right in? Well, let's go. If everyone is ready, let's begin today's episode of Rolling in the Netherdeep, episode 88. I called last week's episode 88, and I actually wrote it into everything that I released on YouTube and everything as 88, but it's all changed. It was 87. This is 88.
Excuse you, I took notes. This is 89.
I think it's 88. I'll fix it. Because I looked. Look at the thing. Anyway,
What is it?
episode
She-
88.
Jim's got notes.
84
It's because
years.
I said 88 out loud.
No, I have 87 written before that.
What was 87 called?
I don't know the titles.
We'll call- okay.
68, 69, 72, 73.
Well,
Mass
anyway,
Evil.
episode 88 is Rivals Return.
89.
It's 89!
It's 89.
I don't think it is, but I'll fix it.
Mother of God. Sorry, I just landed my palm on all four of my really sharp
No.
fours on my table.
Okay.
Like a bunch of thumbtacks.
Anyway, starting over. If everyone is ready now.
Hey, yo, Bill, playing Oh, not that far back. All right, go ahead.
If everyone is ready, let's begin today's episode of Rolling in the Netherdeep, episode 88.
89.
Rivals Return. At the end of last time, you were returning to the chamber with the red crystal sarcophagi that contain images of people from your pasts, when you were confronted by the golem like Alyxian the Hunter, a statue made entirely from rudium. He engaged you in combat, as North cursed him with the hexblade, and Orgoth trapped him in webbing. I remember them both. As Voka was deciding what to do next, all five rivals, led by Maggie Keen Eyes, swam around the corner, coming to your rescue. We're still in combat. Voka, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go forward 5 feet, and I'm gonna use my 5th level spell. My
Okay.
2nd 5th level spell, and I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word
Okay.
on Dupe, and Dupe, all 3 of them. And I wish for
You
good
wish.
energy. I wish and I hope, and I hope and I wish. That's actually pretty good. Everyone gets 13 HP.
That helps.
There we go.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Anything else? Your clown goes next, right?
Uh,
After your turn.
yes. And let me pull. Oh gosh, I threw away his little sheet I made for him.
Oh
I'm just gonna
no.
click on.
Let's go to
him.
the battle layout. There we go.
Yeah, here. Where is this? Sorry, before I do anything, I gotta. Well, to the 16, 50. Okay, so he is going to, and he has 30 feet of movement. And he's gonna go.
Okay.
He's gonna move right there. I can't move him.
Oh, I'll do it. I thought I said
Yeah, yeah, right here. Move the
the
blue clown over there.
Yeah. You should be able... Oh, I know what I did. I didn't do the token, but go ahead.
Okay, thank you. And he is going to, with his radiant mace, bring down two attacks because he's multi-attack
Okay.
equal to.
You
the
should have control of them now.
level.
So.
Thank you. How is actually before I did, how is North doing on HP?
Right now, thanks to the 13, I'm doing better.
Okay,
Better.
that gives me something for next round. But he's gonna roll to attack. Come on. Plus 3 plus the spell's level. Okay, so it'd be. Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit. No, it just kind
Okay.
of bangs off the rudium crystal.
And I get actually it doesn't go bang, it goes and then 15? Does
15
hit?
does not hit either.
And it goes so you just hear just from your spot in the room, North, you see this cloud, this like balloon clown just go across, just like making the squeaking noise, and then raises mace, and as it just like really softly just goes, and that ends my turn, like entirely.
Galsariad looks over at the clown and then looks over to North. It's like, really?
I mean, that's straight up a portrait of you right now.
He kind of looks at you strange, but it is Alyxian the Hunter's turn.
By the way, Ron, I
Yes.
went through my notes. I put the number of every session, even the ones that I
then
missed.
why was not 87 not in on YouTube and on the podcast?
I don't know.
I don't know, but on Spotify, 88 is Side-Eyed Moon, 87 is Crab Legs and Calamari, 86 is Keys of the Heart, 85 is Netherdeep.
Okay, I'm wrong then.
84 is
I'm
Pressure
wrong. I'm
Command.
wrong. I'm
I'll
wrong.
keep going back all the way to number 1, Ron.
Okay, I'm wrong. I've been like all messed up all day long. So anyway.
So
Alright,
we
everybody-
skip
everybody gets
Alyxian
in
the
that.
Hunters because of that.
No. He is going to. He's going to do 2 slam attacks on the clown. Yeah.
Yeah. It's sad.
Does a 27 hit the clown?
Yeah.
And
Oh no, gal's number 2.
28. Doing. Let's see. The first one does 21, and the second one does 19
Thank you.
bludgeoning damage. Is it still up?
It's still up.
Wow. Okay. Good.
Okay, maybe he's better than gal's.
Okay. Top of the round, North.
Oh, well, I'm going to just like look over at the rivals and be like, oh wow, that's 3 of my favorite people and 2 of the shittiest. And I'm gonna go over to Alyxian the Hunter.
Okay.
And I'm well, the clown's in there, and I'm going to use a rapier of riposte to give him a good schmack.
Okay. Roll to hit.
with booming blade, if I may.
Okay.
And I will note that he is Hexblade's cursed.
Hey, I remembered that.
What did 22 hit?
It does, yes.
Okay, so Hexblade's cursed. I get a +4 to damage roll with
Okay.
that, so that brings my bonus. I'm just gonna put my bonus as a +10 instead of a +6. So that's
Before you do that, please don't forget also that he is webbed, so you get advantage on your
well.
attack rolls.
Fuck, hold on
And,
then.
and Ron, I don't know if you remember to disadvantage on your attack rolls against the squeaky clown.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Can
thank
go
you.
back.
Let me
Because
roll.
he's
Yeah.
webbed.
Yeah, reroll.
He's Hexblade's curse. I have a natural 19. That means that it's a crit.
Okay.
There's a note that says Ron. Forget he's
They're
webbed.
all still. I wasn't told to remember any of that. So anyway, the
Roll my clown damage.
the
Roll clown damage.
disadvantage rolls are still like 19 and above.
Uh
Okay.
Okay, so a Hexblade Scarce gave me a crit.
Okay.
I had rolled 14, so that was max damage. So that's like on a d8 that is 8, so that's 16. So then that's 20, 24 plus my sneak attack, which is
Okay.
also going to be doubled.
Okay.
So wait, I got right 24
Mm-hmm.
plus, and this is doubled, so 15 plus 30, so that's 64 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. What did I say? 15, 30, 54. Yeah, 54.
54. Okay, not 64. Okay.
No, that's 54. And he's booming bladed in case he wants to move.
Okay.
And since I hit him, he doesn't take attacks of opportunity, so I'm just gonna be,
Running on it.
you know.
Okay.
Wait, no, I still have my bonus action. I can smack him with it again.
Okay.
I'm gonna. My chair is going down. That's 1, but that's another roll because I roll at advantage because of the web. A 17.
Is what you needed to hit.
Well, I'm gonna smack him again, Lane.
Okay. His natural armor is 17.
So that's a do. Is it on every to damage rolls? Okay, so it's not once per turn, it's to every damage roll. So that's a total of another 10. So that's 64 in the end total. I'm backing off.
Okay. Let's see, Galsariad is just kind of watching. He moves here. He yells out, whoever the clown this is he a living thing?
Is he? I
The
don't.
clown turns around and shrug.
I don't think he is. 'Cause he's like technically by all technicalities, he's a celestial body. This is a godly clown, and he's also made out of PLC plastic. I don't know.
Oh, in that case, he stretches out a hand and suddenly the water around him and the clown go. And I need him to make a strength saving throw as well as, oh god, natural 1 for the hunter, and actually
Yay.
disadvantage anyway, so that's a
I can't believe
fail.
I was right. I was guessing.
And taking 42 points of force damage on a fail. What did the clown get on that save?
What am I saving from?
Strength 16.
Strength 16. Oh yeah, he's pretty good on that.
Okay.
Oh fuck yeah.
So half of 42. 21.
Oh, is it even half of it? Even if he saves?
Yeah, even if he saves, he takes damage.
You see, I think even half of that, you see like a little like hole getting like his little hole comes out, a little tear on his face, and he just he looks back at Voka and like reaches a hand out as he deflates.
Father, no!
Father, no.
Okay. Fading
I
into
just
the
want to
distance.
say that I dealt more damage than that.
I
And Voka
wasn't
just screams-
trying, and it's not a competition.
And Voka screams out from
What
the
if
other
it
side of the room,
is?
"My 5th level spell slot!"
Orgoth, your turn.
Orgoth kind of like starts gearing up as he's moving forward.
Did you just
I'll use
cock
a
your-
bonus action? No, I didn't. No, because I'm not going to punch him. I would. I've done that before. I have cocked his arms before. But he's just kind of like gearing up, and as he starts moving forward, reaches back and he pulls the spear. And swims up. He's like, "All right, let's see what this thing can do. Come on, Alyxian." And Orgoth will rage.
Okay.
Gonna call on his inner reserves, not Bleedy Eye. his eye's not bleeding. And I'm going to attack. So I'll attack at advantage. The first one is miss. The second one, oh yeah, that'll hit because that's a 22.
That will hit, yes.
And so I roll that and that. So I do 10 points of piercing damage, right?
I think a
That's what
spear,
a spear does.
Yep.
Yes, piercing. 10 points, like so confusing for Orgoth. 10 points of piercing damage, and 2 points of necrotic as the as his
2 points necrotic. Okay.
His other thing fires that my brain just shut off on what it's called. And as divine fury. There we go. That thing. And I will I kind of position myself so he's got to move away from me to get to anybody.
Okay.
So and that is my turn.
Okay. Irvin just leans against the wall and watches the whole thing. He's like got a dagger in his hand, observing.
Bitch.
Dermot rushes in. That's the title of the book he's writing. Dermot rushes in, and makes 2. Let's see, Dermot order. That is a hit and a Searing Wrath attack as the Warhammer he's wielding flares, and he does, I'm just going to do the average, a bunch of damage. The Warhammer flares and suddenly cracks shoot up the rudium statue of Alyxian the Hunter, and you just see him kind of go pew! And suddenly it just becomes a mist. It's just hanging in the water, and we're out of combat.
I regained 4 HP because he's dead.
You do not regain 4 HP.
What?
Make a Arcana check.
My Hexblade's curse says so.
Hexblade's curse is still on.
What? He's still around. Okay.
Make a Arcana check, everybody, actually.
Eh.
I'm gonna have to
wow.
make a charisma saving throw.
Are you serious?
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Welcome
worry,
to
guys.
my life.
I got this.
9.
I gain a level of exhaustion.
That's 27 for me.
Okay. Orgoth, you gonna try?
I did. I got a 9.
Okay. Voka and Laphus, you're watching as the red mist in the water starts to kind of like rotate slowly, and you can see little particles kind of joining together, and more particles joining together. And it seems to
He's
be
reforming.
slowly reforming.
Ah, this fucking cock.
I'm trying to think.
Can we back some of it up?
Do we have a bag of holding to put some of that in the bag, but not all of it?
I technically do.
The red mist is spreading out. You see it kind of like spreading out of the confines of the webbing, and some's in the webbing. It would be very difficult to get it all.
Oh, just a little bit.
Yeah.
He just reforms and he's lacking an arm, like.
Is it magic? Can I dispel it? Can I dispel magic?
You can try to dispel magic, yeah.
I'm gonna try and dispel magic.
Roll a 20-sided for me.
Shake, shake, shake. You want me to add anything to it?
Um, let me look up Dispel Magic real quick.
Dispel magic, you
I
add
don't-
your
Yeah, I think
spellcasting
you add your
modifier.
spellcasting modifier. Yeah.
I don't know. It would really help because that's gonna be a 4. 'Cause my modifier's 2. I rolled a 2.
Okay. It doesn't appear as if it has any effect.
Oh. And yeah, Voka is he's gonna take his clown in his hand and he just kind of starts absorbing back into him slowly. He just like points up and says, "That might be a problem. Is there anything we can do about that?"
Try put some in a bag. Someone could. Oh no, eating wouldn't be right to do.
It's made of rudium. Dermot says he's if he's made of rudium, you just be eating rudium.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said it's a bad idea.
I'm like, it's gonna change anything for me at this point.
Eh,
I feel like the less you have rudium in yourself, the better.
That's a funny concept right there.
I think I'm the only one that has a bag that doesn't have too much except for books.
You're gonna get water into your bag.
Yeah, I guess
Wait, hang on. I got it. I got it.
your hole can only fit so much, Orgoth.
There's plenty of room in my hole. There was a big thing in my hole, and then we took it out, and so there's room in my hole.
Did you know that technically it can stretch to 7 inches, so you can fit a raccoon in there?
Oh, you can put a whole bunch of raccoons in my hole. It's not a problem.
Voka's
Orgoth
behind you. He's losing his shit.
Orgoth takes out the portable hole and is going to try to basically, like, so some of it that's coalesced.
Okay.
That's starting to
It's
come together.
really, I mean, literally like particles. I mean, it may take, I mean, at the rate it's going right now, this instant, with the 27 Laphus, it's going to probably take a good 15 minutes for any, like, visual, like, the particles to be big enough to actually form into something. But it probably is going to take about 30 minutes to actually completely, like, because it kind of gets faster and faster and faster the more particles.
Yeah, so that's why we're gonna get rid of some of the most of those particles.
Okay.
But if he can't reform, technically, like if he's missing any, we don't know if he's gonna come back or if he's gonna come back like half or smaller. That's an interesting theory right there. I'm really willing to try that.
How about
Or-
Orgoth takes some of it and I'll take some of it?
Are we sitting here for more than 10 minutes?
It's been about real time, like 3-4 minutes, so.
Well, no, I was gonna say if they're gonna sit here and wait for the things to perform, I could cast a prayer of healing. If we're here for more than 10 minutes.
Okay. So, all right. Oh, well, I'll get some of it, I guess. So Orgoth will open the hole and like a fishing net, like.
Okay.
In a certain spot.
Yeah.
What kind of. Do a sleight of hand at disadvantage.
Me? No, I can't help. I can't because of the fucking fragment of despondence.
Okay.
I mean, I can attempt to
Um,
help.
I rolled the same number on both dice. I have a 13. I rolled 2 11s.
Okay. You get some of the particles in, but as you're like moving through the particles, the wave of the water kind of like billows out, and you're kind of like just dispersing them more than you are like getting. Like you get some, maybe
Okay.
about a quarter or so, but you're more it's more stirring up the particles as opposed to like
Right.
getting them in the bag.
I will open up my bag, take Ashes out, because he's been in there this whole time.
He starts swimming.
I give him a little pet before I start looking for like the bigger chunks of the particles.
Okay. Make an Arcana check. And add your, if you have, are you proficient in perception?
Perception? No, I'm not.
Okay. Just do a straight roll.
That is 25.
Okay. You think you can get like a lot of the particles in the center of the mass, but again, it's like as you kind of like move your arms through it, it kind of in some particles, like you may have delayed, or like maybe not the whole thing can reform, but
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for.
Yep.
And if she does this, she's just gonna be like, "Look, I'm sorry, but you just kind of have to go. You're gonna get in our way." And she's gonna close up the bag when she has enough.
who are you talking to?
To the particles,
Oh, okay.
because that's Alyxian.
Ashes is like what? Okay. The you leave Ashes out swimming.
Yeah, I'm not
beside
gonna
you
leave them in there
with the
full of particles of rudium.
Okay.
Ashes comes out.
Yeah, no, I'm not having that. So she's gonna instead like take hold of him
Mm-hmm.
and sort of tie his tail like around one of because she does have like some golden like trimmings,
Mm-hmm.
and she's gonna try and like get his tail like held on with that.
Okay. A little like leash. Okay. Io steps forward and kind of looks at all of you. So
You're not real.
what do you mean?
You're not real. You're not supposed to be here.
We're here. We came after you. You haven't
Yeah,
come
but
back.
how did you enter the dome without the jewel?
Maggie holds up a rudium encrusted fist.
Yeah, that does not work.
Are you so sure? She says.
Yes, I am very sure.
You are not. Galsariad looks at all of you and says, maybe you're the ones who aren't real. We've been seeing visions of our past and our friends all throughout down here.
Yeah, that's not how it works. You're not supposed to see visions of your friends. You're supposed to be seeing visions of Alyxian.
Dermot says, I told you they're our friends. They're not, they're real. Dermot is kind of like staying close to you all. Maggie's watching. Irvin is still kind of leaning against the wall, being like JRPG kind of protagonist against the wall.
Idle.
Yeah.
Just idle animation.
Excuse me, but I'm doing my standard anime elbows up pose.
Galsariad looks at all of you. Prove that you're real.
Why don't you prove that you're real?
I mean, we have the jewel. We know we're real. You guys have rudium, the thing that we've constantly told you, hey, don't touch it. Stop fucking touching it. Don't fucking touch it. And yet you're here carrying around little rudium weapons that we told you not to touch.
You look over and they're all the wounds that they'd gotten during the competition.
True.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that it's their weapons. You said that they were holding on to rudium weapons. They didn't have that shit earlier.
Could be something that they had gained in the meantime.
We found these weapons, Galsariad says. We found all these weapons down here. They're everywhere if you look for them.
Yeah, but
That's
why
very
would you-
convenient.
Why take them though? That's like leaning into the bad thing. I've been told that's not a smart idea.
Yeah, no, it's not. Orgoth's right.
Irvin says it's a tool to get.
You're a tool.
You're a tool.
Okay, why are we just going in on this guy?
And
They hate
Orgoth
me.
just like, oh, he was kind of an asshole to
Oh,
Laphus, and they broke up, and so
Oh,
I'm,
I apologize, ex-partner. I'm so sorry.
yeah, so
Dermot, come here, Io says. Dermot kind of looks over at Orgoth. we still have a conversation to have. And walks back to
Here?
You know, in retrospect, how do you prove? Like, how does one prove that they're real?
As far as we're concerned, you're the fake ones, Io says.
As far as I know, we've all smoked something terrible and we're still all in Bazozan just after that party. And it was real fun, and I really would like to wake up right now.
Not me. I would be still in various pieces, so.
Understandable.
We're going to continue our quest down here.
For
Don't
the
get in
whole
our
crew.
way.
What's that quest, anyways? Io, sis, you can tell me.
Io looks at you and says, if you're not real, why you're just going to try to stop us?
Because I know I have better things to do, and I know that when you have an idea, you won't. It's just like, you know, when you say a dog has a hard mouth, like whenever you want to get something out of there, it won't budge. You won't budge. You're that kind of person. If you have an idea, you're gonna do everything to get through with it.
She
I had
nods.
Mary Death about you, but yeah.
Dermot, come here, Maggie says. And he's like, swims slowly over. Still unsure. He seems to be the only one who's unsure of what's happening. Don't get in our way, Maggie says.
See,
Sure,
this is why we know that
champion.
you're fake.
And they swim around the corner. At the end, like, Irvin's the last to go, and he just, like, uncrosses his arms. Like, gives each of you a steely glare.
What did
And
I
follows
do?
the group.
You're
By
hanging out with us.
association. As they swim around the corner, I'm gonna give them maybe like 5 seconds and go do a quick check if they're there.
You watch them just around the corner, and they go and into the area, and you see them swim down toward the heart, the beating heart. Start looking at it.
They're gonna be a pain in the ass.
Get rid of the clown, by the way, he's dead.
Ron.
I'm sorry, I'm moving. What?
No clown time. Kill him.
You should be able to. You
Kill the
should.
clown!
You should be able to race them too.
Shoot!
I cannot. I
Ah.
right click him.
Okay.
I right click him and I cannot.
Okay.
Farewell, clown.
They're all clown.
Okay.
See you later, space clown.
Face clown boy.
I'm gonna draw him in a cowboy hat now.
So where should we head to next?
Should we just leave those rather rude people alone with the beating heart of Alyxian?
It's either that side or we go back to the hands and then back to the jellyfishies, and I'm not really in the mood for some jellyfishies.
No, I think
Is there any other place that we could go from this room?
north, right? This area?
That little dotted line is actually a another tunnel. It's
Ah,
just-
got it,
Like
got it,
there's
got it.
this tunnel.
We came.
Have
out
we
from
checked
there.
this out?
Yeah.
That door, you've looked at it, but you haven't opened it.
Yeah.
Give me a sec.
I don't feel confident in my door opening
Yeah.
skills right now.
I'll open the door.
The door to the southwest. Okay, let me click on it. It is locked, and it was a secret door, so you just open it up. Using the
Secret tunnel.
Push it to the
Secret
side.
tunnel.
Oh, it's dark in here.
Oh, give me a second.
Mhm.
It's dark in here.
I poke my head in and just see like that light, and I'm just like, there's another one.
There's
Right
a
here.
light.
Yay.
Here, let me pull up.
And that means that Voka, it is time for you to absorb light into your body.
Welcome the light in.
Yeah, I really.
We
As in
all
the
do
last
things we
one.
don't want to do in here.
As a good show of sportsmanship, I suppose I'll absorb the light, even though I've been inflicted with a deadly disease. I know
So
you
have
also
they.
have it too.
A pale glow suffuses this small dead-end chamber. The ceiling is 15 feet high, and the floor is covered with fine white sand. Tucked in an alcove is an altar of glittering crystal carved with small feet. A shimmering mote of light floats above it.
And he does that thing where he wipes his hands, palms across his pants and taps them okay.
Are you going in? Or are you the only one going in?
He promised, and on some level he feels bad. So he just gives them a thumbs up and says, team player number 1 right here. And he turns around and he's gonna
Swim in.
hesitate before he reaches for it.
There is writing on the pedestal.
And he reads it.
What languages do you know?
Voka knows Abyssal, Common, Deep Speech, Elvish, and Goblin.
You do not know any of these languages.
I have eyes of the Runekeeper.
What do you see with your elven eyes?
You swim into the room?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
So you look at the language. Does it tell you what language it is, your ability?
Let me check.
Yeah, that's important.
Let me click that.
I may just give that to you, but as I think
my ability is I can read all languages.
Got it. You feel like this is in Celestial.
Huh.
And it seems to be a dedication to Avandra the Changebringer. That's all it is.
This is dedication to Avandra the Changebringer. That's it.
Changebringer, changeling. What's the difference? And he reaches his hand forward.
Okay, the mote. You touch the mote, and suddenly it kind of flips around your hand and hits you in the chest, and you feel a warm, kind of like burning sensation as it attaches to your soul. This is the fragment of Rancor.
Ooh!
And I'm going to send this to you in Zoom chat.
+10 against Luke Skywalker.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
You know that you can give this to a willing person. If somebody wants to accept it, you can give it away.
Tradesies.
And as the fragment is absorbed into Voka, you all get a vision of Alyxian. Suddenly your mind kind of goes to another place as the warrior holds up his hand to the sky beneath the sheltering silvery glow of the moon Katha, and a drop of moonlight falls into his cupped hands. It turns into a swirl of colors, then takes the form of a small golden amulet. The warrior, awestruck, whispers a prayer as he presses the jewel of 3 prayers to his chest. The same jewel that Laphus is currently holding right now. And then suddenly the vision clears, and you are aware what the fragment will do, Voka.
Okay. So that is strange. Not a fan. A strange. Anyway, and he just turns around, swims out of the room.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm really curious about what it does.
Gotta ask.
So do we want to go back to the beating heart?
I'm gonna write that down, actually.
It's that or jellyfish.
Maybe we
Or-
should. How's everybody feeling? Maybe we should have a rest before we do that.
Yeah, and this room seems pretty safe. The little corner.
You know that you can close it and keep it safe.
We'll do that.
Yes, all of our fake friends will writhe in envy in the other room as they hear the distant prowling of circus music. And he reaches into his cloak and then pulls out his little square, his little
Okay.
pocket square.
Gals
You
would feel right at home in there.
Because he's a clown.
I just imagine them staring up at the thing, feeling like an ominous presence, and then they just hear, but
Okay, you are you doing it in the big room? Or are you doing it in the room with the pedestal in the white sand?
I'll just draw it out here. Don't worry.
The,
I'll bring
the
it up.
small room seems safer.
Okay, and you can close the secret door. Got it. Okay.
Give me a sec. I'm almost done. Okay. Copy. Paste and move. Yeah, it works.
Oh my god, it's stuck in my head now.
Yay!
Yay.
Just close that up.
You're closing the door up. You're sitting there. The water just kind of still all around you. It feels warmer in here.
Who peed?
Was it me?
Um, it's almost like instead of like there's like a little bit of a tinge of red along the stone walls around you, but almost like there's like this kind of the sand is like suspended in the water around you, almost making like a white glow completely surrounding you. What kind of rest order would you like to take?
I don't mind taking first watch. I'm gonna contact me mama
Mm-hmm.
tonight. So like I don't mind sitting around back to the door.
You can take first. I'll take second watch. I'll do something in the meantime. Okay. Long rest, you guys, or short rest?
I'd love a long one.
Long it is.
Okay. Are you talking, Voka? Because I can't
It
hear you.
is. I muted myself because I took a bite of corn. In Voka says it's so good to be in the presence of elves. He says before backing into his tent.
Technically, it's me being not alive that does it for me.
Same thing, same difference. He says from like quite a distance.
Give me a second. Okay. Um, Orgoth hasn't had a vision yet, correct? Am I making sure I'm correct? Okay.
I think that's right.
Yeah. So Orgoth, as you're sleeping that evening before your watch, you wake up and suddenly you're in this small bedroom. You're very small. You look down and you have blue skin, hands blue, and you're in a bedroom, and there's like you hear a thunderstorm outside, and you look over at the window, and there's like this scratching noise. You can't really see with the lightning and the rain against it. There's this scratching like something's trying to get in, but suddenly you hear people outside of the door to the room in the kitchen talking, and you walk over to the door, get it closer, and you listen, and you hear one of them say, "She is an abomination to have such abilities. I can't believe the things she can do. It's evil." The other, an older woman, replies, "I've seen the path she will take, and it leads to nothing but bodies piled high behind her. Let me teach my ways of peace, and maybe we can defy her fate." The window, you hear the scratching grow louder, and you see this mouse. Its body half eaten, Like you can see skeletons and its arms broken, and it's with its one good paw is scratching at the window. It's alive but dead, trying to get in, looking at you with pleading eyes. And then suddenly, you wake up.
Oh, whoa. Oh. Okay. We're just gonna keep that in mind.
Okay. Anybody do anything under watch?
Yeah, I'm just gonna send a quick sending to my ma so she knows
Okay.
I'm alive, everything's fine. Actually, I'll let her know that still trying to figure out rhodium.
Okay.
Keen eyes are down here. Are you aware of anything? When you go, where do I reach you?
A few minutes pass. I'm going to count this. The reply is Allegiance. Okay, all site doing symposium on rudium. Keen eyes working with Scarbearers, working with the Scarbearers on next competition. Saw yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Leaving in 2 days. Love you.
It's okay. We can take the fast travel point in a day and a half, maybe.
Anybody else doing anything?
Yeah, Laphus is just gonna get some not string but like rope,
Mm-hmm.
and she's going to thin it out, and she's going to make a little makeshift leash and collar for Ashes,
Okay.
so that way he can still move around without being attached to her like completely.
Okay. Ashes is very happy about that and is really enjoying swimming and being out of the bag.
And she has it so that he can go like around her without wrapping her up at all.
Got it.
So he's just doing circles around her, like doggy paddling around her.
It takes him a while and he practices, but finally he gets proficient enough where he can swim pretty freely. Anyone else? You're muted, Bill.
Are we going to the jellyfish or the heart?
I'm pretty sure there's something after the jellyfish that we haven't seen.
Is it gonna help us? Is it the
I have no
rivals
clue.
are trying to get to the heart?
I have no clue, but if we're gonna save Alyxian or something, we should have the most information that we can gather, so
Okay.
that's my thought anyways. Wait, no. Well, if there's something, it is in the jellyfish room, not...
The 2 times that you've been in that room, like kind of like edged to the edge of that room, the jellyfish acted like jellyfish. They seemed to not really react to your presence. It just kind of floated there.
I'm just trying to find the place. I'm pulling up the map right now.
Got it. Okay, give me a second and I can ping it.
I'm trying to look everywhere we haven't been. There's a little spot up north in the western side that we haven't been to.
Mm-hmm.
There's this little room. It seems like there's another little room that's past the arms. Is it the arms? Yes, it's past the spot with the arms. And I think going through the jellyfish would have us, if we go south, then we could avoid the whole like arm thing again.
Here are the jelly. I'm pinging. I don't know if everybody's zoomed out, but here's the jellyfish. And here are 2 rooms that you really haven't explored
Yeah,
yet.
that's the thing. Yeah. I'm looking at the map and the parts that are not highlighted. So there's still a bit. So I feel like it's either we go to the jellyfish to avoid having to through the whole ordeal of going through the arms again.
Mm-hmm.
Or we go back, retrace our steps, go back through the arms, and then go to these rooms that we haven't been to. So it's really, I think it's going to be a decision that we have to take as a group.
I mean, there's nothing in the jellyfish room.
I have no
There's
clue.
Yeah, we could check it out and then we could loop back around to see if they're messing with the heart. Because I don't really trust them not to poke it, that's the thing.
Well, I saw the jellyfish room from one side,
Yeah,
and
one
then
side.
I
and
saw
then
it from the other side.
so I think those just attach to from
Okay.
point A to point B.
Yeah,
Just
but
like a
if there's an
connector.
alcove or something.
Go in, check it out, go. And then get out. That was a thumbs up and thumbs down. I figured I should make that auditory. But yeah.
Oh, what do you guys think?
I'm down for it.
It's 2 big jellyfish. Maybe we can sneak around. Maybe they speak Aquan. Maybe we can convince them to not be assholes.
Yes,
Maybe you could warn them as a friend about these other intruders.
I could. Or I could also tell them just to hopefully just like don't get in anyone's way and everyone's gonna be happy and fine. Like they piss me off, but I don't want anyone to die, so.
You all seem very convinced that they are fake. As they are very convinced that we are
I'm
fake.
not.
I am. And I'm pretty sure that they are fake because otherwise, again, they wouldn't be able to come in here without 1, taking a massive fuck ton of damage, and 2, I mean, this whole time they were here.
Yeah, I had a sending with my mom some hours ago. They were working with the Scarberers, last seen yesterday. Or not seen today, though. I don't know. Don't know what they could have pulled. If only someone knew sending and could send to them.
I mean, we could just meet them in a room, and then you could do just that. That would be good.
I don't know sending.
Well, we know somebody who does, though.
We have to
Right.
go back on the surface just to get ascending.
Give me a second.
No. And Orgoth will reach into his
Oh,
pouch, and he hands North the messaging stone he has for question. He's like,
Oh,
maybe you could get her to help.
I could, yeah. I could. Yeah, I could do that. Does anyone have any idea how late or early it is on the surface?
can we tell from here at all?
That's a question I'm asking.
I mean, you
I could attempt.
My internal clock is all fucked up.
you've been down here for what, 3 or 4 days now?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was a couple of times where you were awake for maybe like 4 hours and then got into a fight and then rested again. So
I don't know how long we've been away.
and also you're in a another dimension basically, so a pocket plane.
Can I guesstimate?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. Damn, that sucks. Let's see, that was 7 on the die, so that makes it a dirty 20.
Plus 13. With the dirty 20, you think that if time runs 1-to-1, then you think it's probably
Wait, I have something.
It's-
And it's a
Send
new
you a
day.
message, Ron.
I'll check it here a second.
In chat, in meeting chat.
Got it.
Which is relevant.
It's early morning.
You do have it, but do you want to use your magical ability for that? We might need it.
I mean, it would be worth any allies down here would be good allies, and if we could confirm if they're real, think of it as an investment.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I think the friendliest would be Dermot. You know, the little goblin man.
Presuming they're still in the middle room, would it be best to spy on them and see?
Presuming they're still there, we just took a rest, right?
Yeah,
It
full 8
was
hours.
8 hours ago.
They could
Oh.
be anywhere.
Actually, I could just ask him if he's down here. You know what? I'm smart. And Voka's going to kind of hold his hands out and kind of like channel his magic.
Okay.
And he's going to send the little green boy who we saw yesterday with his
Yeah.
very own
Little
eyes.
green boy. Who is a sassy green boy?
He's a man.
Green- I'm sure. And he's gonna say,
Okay.
"Hello. You don't know me. Favored few. Are you down in the Netherdeep? Just asking. Thank you." Those are my 23 words.
Response. Who is this?
Answer the question, Dermot. Like he says it out loud.
Who is this?
He's gonna
You have
use the
22
second
more
spell.
words, Dermot.
I'm thinking because
Dermot, don't
because you
use
just
the
said
second
favorite.
spell slot.
What did you say before favored few? Did you say it's the favored few or what did?
No, I just said you don't know me. Favored few. Just like statement.
I don't understand what you mean. Having breakfast with Gals and Irvin now.
Say where, Dermot. Say where.
And he does have like this expression of just He's having breakfast.
I could be
Where?
having breakfast right now.
At the not cool flame, the
Harry Mongoose.
harried mongoose, at the mongoose.
So, the ones down here just might be fake or projections of one of your thoughts. They're at some harried mongoose or whatever.
I can smack Gulsariad's head until it just gets into his thoracic cage. Over and over again on the top.
That would be the case, yes.
Without consequences.
Without consequences.
I'm pretty sure there are consequences in that they will fight back.
Oh, yeah.
That damage that he did to the clown was very real. That Galsaria did to the clown.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we should maybe just
Stay out of their way.
stay out of their way. Make sure that they don't touch anything, though.
Are they even around when we're not looking?
Voka's just gonna peek out of the room they're in and just kind of look around. Like, is there
As you
traces of
open the
anyone else
door,
coming through?
As you open the door, suddenly your vision clouds, all four of you, and a vision of Alyxian, after completing the rest, appears to you. Bleeding heavily, the warrior limps through a burning battlefield toward a wailing child. She screams when she sees him. He flinches, but he picks her up, then carries her toward the remnants of civilization in the distance. And then your vision is back. The chamber, as you open the door, you notice that you don't see anybody. The red mist, what little was left behind, is gone. And you still see the one of the red crystal sarcophagi. It has the cracks in it still from the shatter spell that North had, or whatever that spell was that North did. So.
Oh, yeah, the booming blade, I think.
Booming blade, explosion.
Whatever it was.
It was some sort of explosion where you like popped in and.
We hit a long rest, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
you did.
Okay, I'm just gonna click it, recover level, boom. Haha, no more exhaustion. For how long? We don't know.
What direction would you like to go?
So, do we go jellyfish or do we go grabby hands?
And we can attempt the grabby hands again.
Wait, didn't we already do the grabby hands though?
I would-
Didn't we
Voka-
get-
Not the grabby hands. There was the eyeball place with like the millions of eyeballs everywhere.
Yeah, we
Voka,
did
the
grabby
hand
hands.
climbs up onto your back.
Yeah, but
Onto
we
your
have to
shoulder.
go there through the grabby
You-
hands to get there.
He climbs out of my
Okay.
bag of holding and onto my shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh.
A person can push. If you look at the description, a person
That's
can
true.
push through open a bag of holding from the inside. So,
That's true.
You have to make a strength check.
yeah,
Yeah,
Wow,
we get strength checks
19.
with his hand.
19.
Okay.
I rolled a 19. Minus 2.
Is it just
17.
hanging out?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you wanted out.
Just imagining doing that, like, deal in, you son of a bitch, and just like that.
He
I'm
turns
gonna
to
see if Orgoth notices his creepy
Yeah.
hand. Nope. Nope. He's thinking about something else. All right. You could be surprised later.
Voka at some point can tell the party about his weird, creepy hand pet. Not now.
What would you like to do?
So
So
which
what?
way to jellyfish?
Eyeballs or jellyfish? Is that the question?
Jellyfish is just south of the funky statues.
And I believe that's left and down, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Two of
Yeah,
the
but there was
statues.
another way in there, right? The statues were bad. We should go if we're gonna do the jellyfish, we could go that other way into the jellyfish. That wasn't as dangerous, I don't think.
Either way is fine.
Right? Because then we got to get past all those.
We gotta get past the grabby
Actions.
hands anyways if we're gonna go to the jellyfish through the other way.
So it's either through the tentacles or through the grabby hands.
I'm sure they have another name that is much scarier, but grabby hands is funny to me.
Caressing, loving, wanting to be with you hands.
They want to touch all
Moist.
over.
I hate those
Moist
wet
grasp.
noises.
Yuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what direction?
Wet.
I don't
Moist
know.
grasp.
Tentacles and the hands, like either is gonna be a feat of dexterity. So I don't. It's you guys.
Like a little.
Sure, the one that we're like right next to is going to take less time.
Yeah, you'd have to go all the way around to get to it from the south, and still
Yeah.
do the caressing hands.
Caressing hands.
Is that better than grabby hands?
No.
I added a little friend on top of Voka.
Stop. Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
Okay, tentacles. All right. Giant rudium
Tentacles.
tentacles.
One for tentacles.
Yeah, we can do tentacles.
Laphus.
Yeah, I mean, sure, why not?
Like, but there's something in there. We're doing this for a reason, not just to go fight.
Hopefully.
We don't know.
Right?
We really
Okay,
don't know if
alright.
it just connects to the other side where I originally saw them.
Yeah, it just connects, but if there's any other room that we haven't seen from the
I mean,
our
we don't even
vantage
have
point.
to really. I mean, I didn't see anything from where I was on my side. Besides,
I could try to sneak in, but I would like to have people at my back who could help if ever I get into trouble.
Oh, and Voka actually is gonna run up to you, like swim up to you, North, and says, "If you're trying to sneak, then I would like to at least try to do a little bit of help." And he is going to just place his hand on your back, and you have the blessing of the trickster.
Ooh.
And you gain advantage on dexterity self for 1 hour.
Ooh. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
The picture I just sent you was a picture of when the tentacles were coming out of the statues yesterday.
That doesn't make it any better, Ron. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Okay. As you get past, go down the tunnel to the southwest from that room, you get to the room and you see that the tentacles are not present. The statues still are there, except for the two that you destroyed.
Okay.
But there
I'm still
are
going to
1, 2,
swim
3.
as quickly as I can.
Okay.
And if they're not being bitches, then I'm gonna get straight to the other side.
Okay.
Down to where the jellies are.
Okay.
I'm going to wait for my friends.
Okay. Orgoth, are you able to move?
Friends.
Yes.
Okay.
This is a word I use loosely.
I gotta figure out where everybody is. Sorry.
Left or right.
Compadres, comrades.
Are you stuck? Did you put yours?
There we go. I see me. I got it.
Okay. Orgoth's pulling up the rear, and as he's the last one across, halfway through the room, the tentacles suddenly shoot out at you.
Okay.
This is.
I would have to go into it. I would
Yeah.
have had the spear out since that's what I did last time.
Got it.
When things got hairy,
Mhm.
I had my like get back rudium.
Okay. Do the saving throw and do it at advantage because of the spear.
And what sort of saving throw is this?
This
Ron?
would be a dexterity saving throw.
Let's go advantage. 19.
Yeah, so you're able to like flip the spear around, and it seems to keep the tentacles at bay. And as you get to the other side of the room, everybody else has gone across safely.
Ooh.
Tentacles
Like,
pull back and
Like-
kind of wrap themselves around the statue.
All right,
I like
time to.
end up nuzzling up like right next to like because I come in hot to get away from that. So I come like, right up next to
Okay.
Laphus.
Time to sneak in with the blessing of the trickster.
Okay.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Okay. This room, natural vents spew red light and jets of bubbling water into this warm, oblong chamber. Two enormous jellyfish-like creatures would be there, except there are just pieces of it, hacked and just floating, like pieces of rudium just kind of like just floating around. Both creatures destroyed and dead.
Think the rivals might have done something with this? Like,
Probably. We're lacking some light at the top of this room, so I do not really see, even if I do have dark vision.
Give me a second
Um,
to...
Yeah.
Well, so much for the sneaking around. Thanks, Voka. I appreciate the help. See, there's a little thing here, and is this just a little alcove,
It's
or
just
is
a little
it also...
alcove. North to the... Directly to the north, you see that little, like, cave that kind of juts north. It seems to end in a secret door.
Hoo-hoo! Secret tunnel through the mountain.
It is no longer secret. Okay.
Huh.
And boom, boom, boom.
Ooh, it goes around and around and around.
I'm just gonna put a little. Are you gonna head that way? Are you actually come?
Well, there's only one way to go if we're
Yeah.
going there.
That's true.
Okay. Give me a second.
Was there anything in the room
yeah,
aside from
I
corpses?
haven't finished describing the corpses of the jellyfish.
Yeah.
You see the middle of the chamber lodged in two vents 10 feet apart are a rudium greatsword and a rudium shield.
Yes, we did see that last time.
Yeah, and there's like the vents of water, boiling water coming out, kind of surrounding.
Well, so much for taking the weapons that we found here.
What do you do?
We don't want those weapons, right?
No.
Those are not bad weapons.
Nah, I know of a very angry Iridium axe, so I don't want anything to do with those. Secret tunnel?
Secret tunnel.
Through the mountains.
Secret.
This is theme song of this campaign at this point. There's secret tunnels everywhere.
There really are.
I'm so sorry.
Orgoth, where are you?
It's getting out of hand.
I'm right in front of you.
You get it?
Oh
It's getting out of
shoot!
hand.
Hello.
Oh God. The
Sorry. I
as
know I'm a little sneaky.
as you move through the secret tunnel, the water seems to cool off noticeably as you get away from the water, the oblong chamber that you were currently in.
Quick, be in the water. It's gonna get warm.
You continue along?
Yeah, let's not.
I have questions.
Yes.
How? No, I no longer have questions. I was just wondering.
I always find a discreet side
Okay.
chamber to use if I have to.
Okay, I mean that's what I was doing too. I just didn't know what you guys were doing.
Yeah. I mean, I've got stuff in there, or you could poop in my hole, but we're not
Oh,
going to do
yeah.
that.
I open this door.
Okay. room before you enter, there seems to be like you can see. Let me actually put some lights in here for you first, so you can see the. There is another oblong chamber exits to the northwest and to the southeast. Actually, south. Um, the Did you go this direction, Lapis? Did you peer in this direction?
Where was I don't know. Did I?
You might have because you went. Um, you saw went one direction and saw an eye. Is that correct? That is correct,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I
did
even told him about the bajillion eyes.
Yeah. Did you go to the
And
other
then
direction?
you went the other direction, I think.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
I think this is the area where we fizzled.
Yeah, all you saw this direction, if you saw anything, and you can see it here opening the door, web-like strands of bright rudium clinging to the walls of this otherwise empty underwater grotto.
Is that where we found the spear? Is it?
No.
No, okay.
Do you go in?
I'm gonna go in. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if I remember anything, I'm gonna head north instead of south, because south is where we were
We have
from.
explored so much south.
Yeah.
But then again, maybe there's a little tunnel that goes underneath another place and that goes to a completely different spot.
As you all enter, all four of you in there, right? As you all enter, a dim red light appears above your head and takes the form of a crown with jagged spikes. It starts spreading dim light all around you in a 5-foot area. I'd like Lapis and North are immune to charm, right? Or resist?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm immune.
immune.
I think, let me check my fragment of despondence.
Okay.
I don't remember where I put it.
You'll still need to make this save, but it just won't be charmed.
Let me check.
This is everybody needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
I have advantage to these because I am elven, but let me check if I am immune to those.
Wisdom.
Yes.
Natural 20 for 29.
You're fine.
Wisdom. Oh, sweet. Natural 20.
Nice.
Fragment of despondence. I am immune to the charmed condition.
Okay. You still have to make the saving throw.
Okay. At advantage because I am elven. Why am I touching my physical dice? No.
Was that a natural 20?
Yep.
3 natural 20s?
Yeah, that's insane.
I can't stop winning.
That's a 14.
Secret tunnel.
Okay. You're not charmed, but suddenly North stops swimming in place as the crown is pulsing above their head, and you're
Oh, no.
incapacitated.
Yay.
While you are incapacitated, Lapis, Orgoth, Voka, the crown kind of just flares and then disappears. North is like a little explosion. Stars going everywhere.
Yeah, okay, I
North.
got another fun thing. Let's go.
North, while you are incapacitated, you have a vision of a wonderful future in which you believe you have achieved all of your goals and found paradise.
Oh.
You're with your Papa Chan.
Not
It is
just that.
showing you this sort of happy ending that Alyxian wishes he had experienced. What is North's idea of perfect happiness?
Going back to what I do best with my husband, with my girlfriend, with my dad, but also being able to, go have afternoon tea in the garden with my mom and reunite with my younger sister. Teach Nomi how to steal real good.
You start living this life.
Maybe as a cover for my shady business, I'd really like to have something like, I'm gonna tie a bit into my dad's passions and have like specialty like ancient tomes and artifact curiosity store.
Nice.
But in the basement, oh no, there's plans pinned everywhere on the walls.
An adult Nomi comes up to you. It's been years. This wonderful, wonderful life. You lived with your friends, your family, your loved ones. Nomi comes up to you and just gives you a big hug and says,
Fuck.
I'm in trouble again.
I hate hugs, Nomi, you know that. I don't force her to not hug though.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't like that.
She always tries to do it when she's in trouble.
Yeah. What do you need?
Laphus, Orgoth, Voka, you just see North stop moving. They're not swimming anymore. They just kind of float down.
Is it obviously because of the crown thing on
The
their
crown
head?
is like pulsing on their head.
Voka's gonna take his sword and see if he can just like wave it above.
He just goes straight through. It's a kind of a made of magic of light or light.
Gonna slap North across the face.
Yes.
You take one point of damage.
Ow! Nomi, what the fuck?
Actually,
don't-
I
you
feel
don't-
like it would be 0. Oh no, it is
Yeah,
1.
It's
Yeah,
at least
strength.
one. But you don't feel any of this, and like Nomi takes you on a grand adventure where there's people chasing, and she's having the
North?
time
Fuck
of her
him.
life. Yeah.
North. I'm shaking North.
After about 10 minutes, suddenly Nomi comes up to you after the adventure and says, "It's been fun."
Sorry, but
And then she waves. And then Vision comes back and suddenly like Orgoth's in your face.
North, don't make me smack you again. Come on, come out of it.
And
I
the
was
crown fades away.
I was just imagining after Nomi says that and she just goes, "We truly are." Endgame. And then afterwards, everywhere you look. Everywhere.
Jesus. It's like, oh, this is such a nice.
Oh, but suddenly you're back. The crown dissipates.
Sucks.
North, you get inspiration.
Oh.
Are you okay? Are you all right? The crown thing stuck on your head, and we couldn't wake you up.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
You look
Fine.
despondent. Can I just like do like a quick medicine check on like North to make sure like
Yeah,
they're okay?
Make a medicine check.
Like everything good. 13 plus 2, 16
16. Physically, they look fine. Make an insight check.
insight. Ooh. 6, 30, 20.
Wanna go home?
There's a little bit of sadness.
Voka opens his mouth to pry but knows better and just shuts it and says, "Come on, if everything seems alright, we could go north."
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Let's go.
You want to borrow my weird comfort hand, or?
Absolutely not.
And you all notice the hand on Voka's shoulder.
It's just like
What? There's a thing on your shoulder. And Orgoth like reaches back. He's gonna grab the spear.
Voka looks at him like,
What are those hands?
"No, I kept him. It's fine. He's chill."
We don't know what the heck that thing is gonna do.
He just usually hangs out on my shoulder or in my bag.
For
He
how long have you?
he crawls up to Voka's to his face and kind of like does a little comforting hug.
pat.
Pat, pat, yeah.
We've told Orgoth not to pick up stuff. We're telling you not to pick up stuff now.
Okay, well, you could get me to put it down. It's not gonna happen.
What do you mean it's
If-
not gonna happen?
If a hand
not
could
gonna
look,
happen.
if a hand could look sad, it looks sad.
I don't.
Oh my
I
god,
grown.
Voka!
Mm-hmm.
Put googly eyes on him.
When we get googly eyes, I'll put googly eyes on them. I was like, I've grown to really like this thing. I don't know.
Thing.
Does it
Sounds
does
like
it
a
have
good
some,
name
like,
for it.
control over you or something? Is it
No.
talking in your head or?
I mean, he like when he pats my head, I feel mild amounts of comfort, which may or may not be a personal thing, but like,
Pat Voka's head.
I just like having it around. Okay. He did just crawl his way out of my bag of holding, though. So
That's a strong little boy.
he's a strong. Maybe eventually we might need a little bit like 4 feet more of reach, and then boom, we'll have this hand. Utility. Voka tries to hand it
Orgoth-
his sword.
Orgoth like looks at Voka and then looks at Laphus, who's the only one he thinks has any possible understanding of what the fuck. And he's like, are you okay with this?
No, I'm not.
Voka, do you hand the sword? You hand the sword to Voka, to the hand, right?
And
He's okay. So he has his hand around the base, and he like tentatively like puts the sword in the thing's hand.
He grabs it, like kind of looks back at you, grabs it, and suddenly just like boom through the water and like hits the ground, and he's like laying on his back, like
This thing might be a little too heavy for it, and he like picks it up.
It looks like it's doing the whole like it's breathing heavy.
It's just like,
Is
Eh,
he gives it a pat, and he's like, I am so sorry.
working so hard.
We can work on like I can get you like one of those grip trainers like later.
get him a shake weight.
You'll be. See, I
Amazing.
on some level, I think the things in here are alive outside of Alyxian, and I think these hands are some of them.
Oh,
I-
come to Netherdeep.
Do not trust it. I do not want it around. If it at all seems like it's going to do something malicious, no hesitation. I am going to take it down.
One finger kind of like goes up and like looks at
Which one?
this one. Middle finger.
Index.
Yeah. Like, eh. Which direction are you going to go from here? The whole vision took about 10 minutes north in real time.
How about we go north? I'm gonna start heading north.
Okay, I put some.
Ooh, there's already some lights.
Yeah, while y'all were
You
talking, while you
guys.
were RPing, I pre-prepped.
There you go.
Where's
And
that
you-
going?
I don't know if you guys ever watched it, but this is what I'm picturing. If chat, Ubi. If you know what Ubi is,
Hey,
Ubi.
guys.
Yeah. Oh my god, is it the little thing that like you put under your
Yeah,
finger and then
they
it
put
makes
on the
like?
middle finger, and it looks like
Yeah.
feet. Yeah, that's Ubi.
Guys, I'm stuck in the wall.
Give me a
Uh-oh.
second. I got
Good, I'm stuck on the other side.
Break on through.
Is
to
this
the
where it
other
goes?
side.
Is this where it goes?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
See, the tunnel goes kind of underneath.
There's no light down here. It's
Give me-
dark.
Give me a second. You're moving faster. I've had to rescue.
Oh, thank
It's
God.
dark in here. Oh my
Okay,
god, this
before-
looks
before you go in-
gravestones.
Before you go in. Okay, this is. Make sure 22. Jutting, you just kind of like peer as you get to the entrance to it. Jutting out of the sandy floor of this grotto are a dozen seaweed-choked gravestones. Most of the stones are engraved with the names of people you know or knew. But one of them
Oof.
has your name on it. Below your name.
Is it like the same one that has our names on it,
Yeah,
or are they?
it is.
Oh,
Like you point at it like it's your name. It's your name. But in Orgoth's
all
pointing
of
the
us
same one.
see our own
Oh, your
names
own
instead of-
individual name on the gravestone.
Can I
The
look at the other gravestones to see what they say?
before I go on to that, below your name on the gravestone is a shallow indentation with an unusual yet familiar shape. It looks like it would hold like 3 stones with all connected. Lapis, the shape of the jewel that you have in your possession.
Like it would fit in there.
The other gravestones, what names would be on them?
Would they all be different from all of us?
Yeah,
Oof.
they would.
Oof.
North, what do you see?
I think the one that fucks me up the most is little Trevor. That's the one that fucks me up most. It's not Cass, it's not because like we live a dangerous life. And I remember back in Bazozan, I accepted my own mortality. I saw myself pierced by so many swords. So mine's okay, but a kid? Mm-mm.
Lapis, what do you see?
I see a variety of names, some of them that really don't matter to her. They were important in her life in the past, but seeing Valfen, she knew he died long, long, long ago. But she looks over as she sees the name Serena, and she kind of just bites her lower lip a little bit before looking, like, just eyes gazing to the next one, and she sees the name Clodius, and she kind of just shakes her head a little bit, kind of gives a little smile, and just like turns away and just goes, "Yeah, I don't know what you guys are seeing, but
No, this sucks.
Orgoth, what do you see?
He doesn't see names because he hasn't lived long enough to experience having people he knows die.
his mom."
His mom's alive.
Because these are just names. It's on people
well,
that
These could be names of people who are alive.
Right. I got a thing. I'm gonna get there. Don't worry.
I'm excited. Go.
So he looks and he just like it's all these blank tombstones. There's the one with his name on it. And then there's one that's like a smaller tombstone and grave. And he knows there's a name on it, but he can't make it out. It's obscured. And there's this dissociated sense of loss. Like there's something there, but it never becomes clear in his mind. And then he just kind of goes back and stares at his own grave, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, this is." Does everybody see their own name too?
Voka, what do you see?
He swims past the one with his own name on it. And he just kind of swims to the side and he's like scanning the graves, and he sees 4. And in order it says Soraeus Nildrith, Amar Nildrith, Zale Nildrith, and the last one says Voka Nildrith. And he just looks down on it, and he looks back, and he looks forward. And he just kind of turns back and says, "We should get out of here."
There's
Well, first and foremost, I'm gonna quickly see how this works, and she's going to grip onto the jewel,
Yeah.
and gently press it against our tombstone.
And you press it in. and it feels warm to the touch. And to the south, you hear a clink as a secret door opens. And
This one here.
yep,
And she takes it out and puts it away.
Oh, I see it.
Is it another? Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Don't even I'm gonna,
the floating about this grotto are deteriorated bedroom furnishings. A bed frame with no mattress, a chair, a table, a dresser missing its drawers, a wooden chest, all within easy reach. The chest's lid is emblazoned with the symbol of Corellon, a four-pointed star flanked by a pair of crescents. A soft white glow spills out of the chest's many cracks.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pop it open.
Inside, you see a mote of light which suddenly flips up and
Come here.
hits you in the chest.
Come here, baby.
It is a fragment of intrasigence.
Oh, intercisions. Yay.
Okay, let me send you what this is.
Okay, I'm gonna.
And again, you get the. You can pass this along to a willing person. And I just said.
Oh, fuck that. Well, no, actually, that's fine. Actually, that's fine. I'm gonna just note it on. There's one of these that is fine. The other ones. Okay. Okay.
And as the mote hits North in the chest, another vision clouds your eyes. Give me a second. Close to sleep, huddled beneath a tree and cloaked in a ratty blanket, the warrior runs his finger along the edge of the Jewel of Three Prayers, finding some comfort in its familiar shape. Standing next to him, you see a woman, like dark hair, kind of like just hanging down low across her chest, a white robe. And the woman looks down, and you see these two white wings pop out from her back, hovering them over his body as he rests, shielding him from the rain.
Well, you guys, I will admit this sucked.
What do you mean it sucked?
Ah, that's fine. Let's keep going. I'm not taking the next one.
All right. Oh, Ron, can I like go back and say
Yeah.
that I made the collar and stuff out of my rope of entanglement that I keep forgetting that I have?
Yes, you can. Yes.
And it is a sentient piece of rope, so its whole thing of sentience is just make sure this weird dog thing doesn't go away from Laphus.
Ashes walks himself. Okay.
And in North, when you swim past, you see that Voka's like taken half of like a now soggy piece of bread and put it at his own grave. And he's like, he has like the hand in his own hand. He's like doing that thing where he like rubs the palm, like he's like rubbing off comfort on himself.
Laphus, the jewel, once you press it in, it just like comes right back out, so you still have it.
Yeah. And she's gonna put it away.
Okay.
Well, there's no light in this tunnel. I can't go further.
Be patient. I'm doing like
bullying
a
Ron today. Oh, there's a jelly in there and another thing.
It looks like a Jawa.
It does.
Okay. Here, let me move the map for the viewers to see. And actually, let me put another map here. Okay. This next room, as you walk down the tunnel, you can see it. There is immediately a tunnel as you come to the exit to this tunnel. You see this the walls of this grotto have meticulously been carved with images of shops and townhouses. The features of the buildings change from time to time, as though an invisible force swaps out one facade for another, or replacing one architectural flourish with another. The one feature that never seems to change is a wooden door set into the far wall at floor level. In the middle of the grotto floats a giant jellyfish-like creature with 60-foot-long tentacles. Swarms of tiny, ugly fish flit between its translucent tentacles. There is as you enter the room, there is another tunnel that's kind of like cut back, like it just kind of like to the west and going back to the southwest. So you just kind of come out and there's like a U-turn and then it comes back the same direction, kind of like just heading back that same tack. What would you like to do?
Is the hour up?
The hour of
Has it been an hour since I blessed him?
For the blessing of the trickster?
No, it's only been about I think you've been kind of moving. It's about maybe about 30-40 minutes.
Because I could sneak around to check out the room if there's other like spots. Because like right now there's this and that, but I see that there's a little bend over here. I wanna maybe check it out without being noticed.
Yeah, hug the wall, right?
Mhm.
Do that. I believe in you, North.
I believe in me too.
I believe in a thing called love.
Give me 2 seconds. Are you just kind of peeking down that other corridor?
I just want to like, phew!
Yeah. Let me put some lights down that way. Boom.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm not even gonna move. How far do you
Oh.
go? It goes pretty far.
It goes pretty freaking far. I'm gonna go like maybe 60 feet in and then
Yeah.
just come
It
back.
kind of like curves to the south a little bit, curves to the left, but it continues on for a ways.
I feel like if I zoom out, I feel like this might connect back to the room with the eyes. Just from the way this is placed. Or maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Maybe there's another room. But there's a long freaking tunnel. So do we take the left or do we smuck the jellyfish and the fishies?
It's so difficult to figure out because it feels like we're just going around in circles at this point.
I don't know if it's the eye room or if there's another, because I'm keeping an eye on the
You're
map
keeping
of
an
the
eye on the eye
place.
room.
No, it should be going to the eye room, I feel. Yep, that looks like it's going to the eye room. From the places we've explored and all that, it looks like it's making a big circle over to there. So I think the good place to go would be past the jelly and yep,
So jellyfish.
jellyfish and fishies. I don't know if there's anything in the eye room though. Aside from, you know.
Eyeballs.
Lots of eyeballs.
And the pale man in the middle.
Orgoth pulls the spear.
Okay. You're heading into the room with the death embrace.
It's called a death embrace. That's so cute.
Well, now that you said that,
Well, there's one of
Um,
them. There's not two of them.
I mean, we very well could sneak by them.
We could try.
Is that what we want to try? Just making sure.
We could attempt.
I mean, this thing is
And-
huge, and it's also kind of like floating up a little bit. Its tentacles are long. Like, some of them are like 20 feet long.
Like we could
So-
make our way like around it, or under, straight under it even.
Well, I just wanted to make sure
Uh-huh.
he's gonna like reach his hands out and like this kind of rainbow type of like red, blue, and yellow energy flows from his hand as he casts Pass Without Trace.
Laphus is just going to touch the jewel and just go invisible.
Okay.
Oh, that works too.
Pass without trace. Blessing of the trickster. That's gonna be a terrible, terrible roll.
Yeah, +10 with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Nat 1, then another nat 1.
Don't say that. I am going to
Don't
cry.
bring
Don't
that
put
into
this.
the world.
Don't put this into. No, we do not manifest that.
So you head into the city street.
Let's try to sneak.
Okay, everybody make a stealth check. As you're moving, you see the buildings changing. You kind of see almost like ghost-like figures, people walking, shopping, laughing, having dinner. You can almost see in the
Thank God for the
windows.
advantage because you put a nat one into this world.
Yay!
But with pass without a trace, it's 29.
With my disadvantage, it is a 28 for me.
Okay, nice.
23.
Okay, did you roll? You roll an advantage anyway because of the invisible too.
Oh, okay.
I got
27.
a stealth check.
Yeah,
I have with Pass Without Trace. I have a 30.
Nice.
nice. Move yourselves into the room. The jellyfish does not seem to notice you at all.
Bow! Bow!
North, as you get closer to the door, it resembles a sturdy cellar door with a built-in lock.
Is it locked?
It is locked. Actually, make an investigation check. Like the lock seems to be. You can kind of like, it's a big enough hole where you can kind of like look in and see.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Boom.
27.
Okay. It's definitely locked. It is not trapped.
Not for long.
Okay.
With my grubby little raccoon hands.
Okay.
Click, click, click.
Make a sleight of hand.
That's a 29.
Okay. The door clicks. You hear the lock open. As you touch the door, it suddenly flares with a flash of crimson light, and anyone within 10 feet of the door, which is going to be North and
Laphus and
Voka.
Voka?
Laphus might be more than 10 feet.
12.
Yeah, I think Laphus is right outside the range, like by being behind North. Voka and North need to make a. Let me find this is. This is a strength saving throw.
Oh, that's gonna be funny. 13.
11.
Okay, 13, 11. You are both hurled backwards above. Oh, because you
creature.
can't.
Fuck that. No creature. It's a creature that cannot force me. So it's
It still works. Yeah, it still happens. Okay.
How far am I forced back?
Into the waiting embrace of the jellyfish. Roll
Fuck.
initiative.
Oh.
Okay.
Ugh.
Let's see.
Oh shit.
What is it?
I was gonna say, is there a way that as soon as that happens, I can use a charge in order to teleport Voka away from that area and put her back, or put him back where he was?
It wasn't readied, but if you
Okay.
roll, I'm gonna say that
I could blink. That's the thing.
I can
Okay.
teleport. I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna say if you roll higher in initiative than he does. Like basically, this round is travel time. Like at the beginning of their turns, they'll be like forced into the jellyfish's tentacles. Um. So.
Not today, yeet.
Yeah. Roll initiative. North, what'd you get?
I'm not there yet. Hold on, I was that would be a 26.
Nice, Laphus.
14.
Okay, Orgoth.
I need to check something. Sorry, because during that 8 hours, I switched around my my
Attunements?
attunements.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And so I now have the Spirit of Warning, which gives me advantage on initiative rolls. So sorry, Jeff. So well, that's good. I'll take that. 16.
16. Voka.
Sorry.
Another 11.
Okay.
Another one.
And North. You
26. Yeah.
You are flung back into the waiting arms of the death embrace. Give me a second. I'm just double checking something. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. Any creature that starts its turn in the death creature's embrace must make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw.
Aww.
So.
Well, that would be a 20.
Okay, you are not being petrified, and you're not restrained,
Excellent.
and you're not wrapped up in it. Okay, what do you do?
How in height in relation to it? How far would be the top of it?
It's a pretty big creature, so probably about like the tentacles are 20 feet long, and the bell is probably got 10 feet in diameter.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, okay, I'm going to start by giving it a little whack with the rapier repose,
Okay.
because this is what I do best. Does a 15 hit?
15 does hit, yes.
Okay.
It is a sack of flesh, so.
Voka is also within melee, so I get sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 11 plus 15, so 26 damage.
Okay.
And I will use my bonus action to use my face step
Mm-hmm.
and teleport back. I can go up to 30 feet. So I can go like down and into a diagonal. I'm gonna like go back
Okay.
in the other direction, actually.
Okay.
No, wait, no, I'm gonna go over here.
Mm-hmm.
And it has to make a Hold on. I have to go make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I need to check this. Oh, 12.
It needed a hold on. What is the DC on that? Third level face step equals 8 plus your proficiency plus your intelligence modifier. So 12. And so it would have been a 15, so it fails, and it is frightened of me until its next turn.
Okay.
No, until the end of my next turn.
Nice. I love that. Orgoth.
Oh boy, yeah. Okay.
Actually, it is time. It's 6:25.
Can you mark it as frightened before we forget?
I can mark it as frightened. We'll continue this combat next time as the Death Embrace manages to not keep North from getting tangled up, but maybe get its hands on Voka. So we'll find out next time.
Great.
Oh. Anything we need to talk about before we go around to our wrap up?
Hey, Kickstarter!
Kickstarter, yay!
It's all funded.
Kickstarter!
We reached all our stretch goals. So I am very excited to announce that the kobolds have won the big fight against the evil 1%.
Capitalism.
And-
Yeah.
yeah. And we will be doing a one shot of that. I don't know if it'll be a stream or it'll be a podcast, but we're going to be doing it. So let's go around to a wrap up.
Hey everybody, this is Bill. You can find me on the socials at Bill Freakin' Roper, usually on Twitch or YouTube, or the sometimes I will also stream on the little screens that are on ovens. You get or refrigerators. So that's a hack I've been working on. So if you go to get milk in the middle of the night and I'm on your refrigerator screen, that's just it's
Terrifying.
yeah. Hey, for everybody who comes and hangs out with us while we play live on Twitch, thank you so much for being here. And if you catch us on the VODs or the podcasts, please, go back, have that entire experience from the beginning, share it with your friends, like, subscribe, thumbs up, whoopee doopie, whatever it is on whatever platform you're on. It helps us a ton, especially reviews. And so thank you so much for being a part of the best community in the world.
We love you.
Hey everybody, this is Jaiden. I was playing Laphus, and not much on my end to say. Be good to each other. Stay cool. I'm looking over at at how hot it is outside, and it's 112 degrees Fahrenheit right now. I'm tired.
Oh.
Nice. Hey everyone, this is Jaime. I've been playing North the Lapuhs Roguelike. You can find me on Twitter, Tumblr, Blue Sky at SealcladVicar. You know what? Yay! We did our Kickstarter, but we did that, so I'm going back to throwing the Patreon around. If you like what you hear, if you like what you see, if you have a few dollars that you would like to spend on yours truly, and by that I mean our group, not just me. Well, you can head over to our Patreon. We have fun exclusive stuff like Fang's Journal. We also have some short stories. We have early access to episodes of, the podcast here and the other podcast, Rime of the Frost Maiden. But I will say for my players who are playing Icewind Dale in this moment, you are forbidden to listen to this one.
Oh,
No spoilers.
I love you, y'all. Thanks for listening.
Oh, hi. My name's Mira, and I've been playing Voka, the Trickster Cleric Fighter. And thank you for watching and enjoying my clown shenanigans.
And
I like circus. So.
My name is Ron Murphy, and you can find me on Twitter at Ron88Keys, RBDM. Please follow us on Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all the things at Sever Studios. You can find a Sever Sons Rime and the Frost Maiden podcast at any podcasting platform. Please share us with all your friends, except for Jamie's group. Thank you to Wizards of the Coast, Gang Critical Role, and all our listeners and our fans. Keep on rolling, everyone. Bye.